miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but don't fear, we've got football to perk up our spirits as we join you from Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or 2 today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or 2? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. The Bengals at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw again. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Travis Etienne with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Footing always a concern, but the extra points on the go. And we're tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Right back to Brown. And he'll get it up here to 35, right at the 34 here. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. This is Brown going up the middle. Takes it to about the 37.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox.
There's no way it's illegal man downfield.
Yeah,
they don't even have time to move.
The line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the
damn
flag came
fucking
out.
game.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Now Jones. Finding Knox there, complete. Finding room at midfield. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards. These two teams all tied after one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up 1st and goal.
Brown is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Keep run committing.
He's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
An inside give, Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He finds his target, Allen. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive football. tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Javon Kinlaw gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? We're usually talking about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took him to the limits.
8 yards here, so that gets him back within striking distance. And now it's third down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. Goodell's kick is good. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that. Only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
The Browns drive about to get started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Dancing, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and
no shit, boss. I hear you, man.
Back to back. What a momentum swing.
I can't deal with these
might be able to get a 2-for-1
midday games.
Giving up the football.
Too much going on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw. He'll get this off to ETN. And
oh my God.
Down to around the 47.
What an animation.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
I don't know, man.
First down.
They know that little wiggle. That's just EA, man. There's no regulations on when EA says the game can screw up. That's full time, buddy. Full time.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. ETN up the middle. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the 14.
Had a little twitch going on. You know, a little nervous. Had a little tick. Little cravings. You know.
23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Too easy.
And the Browns are going to take possession here.
It's
a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
I don't even know how people think. Like, how do you focus? Somebody tell me how you focus in a midday game. Because I just don't see it. I don't understand it. If you're good at midday games, man, something's wrong with you.
Back to throw. Jones. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now Jones throwing on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Big Rook. What up, Big Rook?
A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. Prater for the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
That's that big physical dude, man. Johnston, I think, from TCU.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28.
Go Chiefs. What's up, Baggins? I hear you, buddy. Go Chiefs, by God. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way for the day.
That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I
don't know. I hate the Bengals being a Ravens fan.
Number 3.
That whole AFC North is it's in shambles. I think that's the word. There's no consistency there at all. Ravens can't stay healthy. Bengals suck. They don't know what team they are week to week. This 13-mile-per-hour wind, I keep forgetting about it. Kick 2 out of bounds.
To keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff.
I got you. I'm with you, Baggins.
Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in.
I know, dude. It's I really have, man. I haven't been paying attention, and I kicked 2 of them out of bounds on the kickoff. That's absolutely.
Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
My mama would be embarrassed, you know.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. He'll look to throw. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the 2nd half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And some room to roll now. Uses the stiff arm.
Damn. Jimmy Brown? Throw him, son. Ah! Get off of me. You can't handle me.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level.
Damn it, you can't handle me.
Big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
It's about time somebody besides old King Henry doing it, you know. I know you know all about them damn stiff arms, maybe.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
Well, there it was. If you Connor just get his big ass through the damn. God dang it! God dang it, Connor!
Let it pop for anything bigger.
Oh.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They give it to Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
All right.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
And he'll get this up awfully close to a first.
Good move, Danny. Thought you had that one, bud.
But it's going to bring up a fourth down. A choice to make. You're on the road. You're going to take the 3. You're so close to the end zone.
Well, you know what the book says. You know, that mythical book about what to do in certain situations. Road team, it says be aggressive. Go get a touchdown. Don't play for a field goal. I say keep that book open and do it.
Prater's kick is good.
That's why you're in the box, buddy. Let the coaches coach.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the
All right, let's try this again. And this time, let's not kick it out of bounds.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Damn, that's full power.
And he won't quite make it.
13 mile per hour winds with a steady dose of rain in the forecast. Uh-oh. It's going to have to dig deep.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Taking a chance. Take a chance, damn it.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Running right, here's Brown. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 64 yards on the ground for him so far.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Jones. Touchdown. James Conner. His first touchdown.
Everybody has tendencies.
And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead.
Run commit on 1st down, wide open flats.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
I did it again. God dang it. God. No, just have it.
He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Fucking kidding me.
Up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me,
Stupid.
and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And this one goes nowhere.
You know what? Threw me off a little bit.
22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, and you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down.
I should quit the game. I don't think I can do that.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Jones on 3rd down. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
I think run commit.
Handing it off to Brown. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Browns look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. first down. He'll drop to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the
they get back in town. Damn it.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
God, help us.
30 yards. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On the handoff, this is Brown. He lost 2 there, and
Why
it's
did he
3rd
fucking
down.
sit?
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the
Listen to this
training that you
announcer.
go through as a
Buddy, you
defense
okay?
for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop? Throwing, Jones. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point good by Prater, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance.
I know, man. That was just supposed to be like a go long, throw a pick, maybe. I don't know if he can be guarded one-on-one, man. Not from a physicality standpoint.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though,
You gotta be kidding me. Madden did that. Madden took me out of that play.
is playing at an elite level.
Yeah,
Oh my God, that's a pick.
Shy of the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, by God.
He'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get two. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Here's a give to Brown. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Brown. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. A run here with Brown. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
GG's in the chat. Early game today. Don't even know how to conduct myself anymore. Tell this guy a good game. He beat me twice last year. Now I gotta get ready and go to work for a little bit out in this freaking cold. Not looking forward to that shit. boss. See you, man. We'll holler at you later, Appreciate you stopping in, bro.